Alright mate, Slimy here, and welcome back to some more Spyro Reignited. I still have got the ice brick here from the last episode. You can't hear it because I've actually got it on top of a towel. And the reason why is because obviously as it slowly defrosts and that, sometimes it drips. And I don't want water all over me desk, especially because I've got electronic devices on here, because I've got my computer, I've got my microphone, got my Switch, Xbox, 3DS, all that kind of stuff, and my tablet as well, actually, my drawing tablet. And what's it called? I kind of don't want them getting damaged in that. Anyway, Dr. Shemp is a kind of a strange level name, but apparently this whole idea of a Shemp was a running gag in Insomniac games. So, oh yeah, those guys as well, I'm going to have to show these off at some point in this video. Those guys have got a kind of a goofy mechanic with them, where they'll actually just run and fall off cliffs, which is incredible. But yeah, the word Shemp was a running joke in the Insomniac games workplace. Oh, I wanted to try and bowling alley where run through all three at once. But essentially, if I remember correctly, the actual lore behind it, there was a poem or something found in one of the games where I think there was a few actually, where it ends with "and I always get the Shemp." And I think what a Shemp is, I could be wrong with this, is it's an actor who always plays characters sorry about that. It always plays a character who's faces away from the camera at all times. And that'll make sense when you actually see this guy fight.
Dr. Shemp thinks he's so cool. You don't know what it's been like listening to him over and over. But I tell you one thing, he should watch his back.
And there's again a talk of backs and stuff like that. Because this guy here, Dr. Shemp himself, you got to burn his bub. So that's kind of the clue. Obviously the name is a very weirdly specific thing, but he's going to do all these silly spins and that. And then you just hit him. I kind of did it really badly there as a demonstration. Oh, look at how he spins. You're supposed to Oh, he's watching us. And just one shot him like that, and then these gems spawn out of thin air. And we miss and hit a cactus somehow. Yeah, I think we've got this place down here where we've got this. These gems, these 25 gems, are actually quite rare, I've noticed. They do look a lot like the blue gems though. There's exactly one gem missing. Actually, there's some. I think I might have mentioned it before actually, but I actually have set as my desktop backgrounds. I just have it rotate through various Spyro. Oh, there it was. I have it rotate through various Spyro levels and that. And this level has probably got the most standout skybox out of all of them. I mean, because you got that whole eclipse. Do you know what that actually looks like? And it's probably because of the way that the light's bouncing off it and that. But do you ever remember whenever the first photo of a black hole was actually captured? It actually looks like kind of like that. Now it'd be a bit concerning if it was just like a massive black hole just like existing above like the Dragon World and that. But somehow nobody seems to mind. But yeah, what's it called? I just think that's a bit of fun trivia, that. Because I do actually really like space and that kind of stuff. It's like I'm weirdly into like a lot of science stuff and that. I'll literally just spend hours and hours just like watching random videos on like science stuff. But speaking of science, the opposite of science, magic. That's actually like a thing that I actually noticed about like Spyro versus like Crash Bandicoot and that, because Spyro and Crash Bandicoot are like the two series that are completely separate, but like everywhere one goes the other follows kind of thing. But Crash and Spyro have had like a lot of like crossover stuff, and this is like ever since the beginning pretty much. But it's like Spyro is more magic focused, whereas like Crash is more like science focused. Whereas Crash's whole thing is more like, oh, there's mad scientists and that. Spyro's is more like, oh, these are people who have all these like weird magic abilities and stuff like that. But there is in some of the games like focuses on like magic and like magic in some of the Crash Bandicoot thing is, and there's some more sciencey levels in Spyro. More so in like Spyro 3 has got a few actually. I actually quite like the atmosphere of this level. Because I don't know. Mouth felt a bit funnier than like I just had like pineapple juice, and it was just like pineapple residue in my mouth. So that's why, if like the audio suddenly cut out, that was just like me making a weird grunt. I wasn't like doing like how Homer Simpson is like that. I don't know if they have it in like the scripts for The Simpsons where it says like annoyed grunt. Can I actually get this without the super speed thing, yeah? Oh yeah, super speed! I haven't explained that. I'll probably not explain that for a good couple of minutes. I've just like combat rolled. Mid-finger, I'm gonna chase this idiot around. But yeah, in the Simpsons script, they don't even put like the dough, they just put annoyed grunt. Which is so strange to think about, because I think Homer Simpson's dough is like probably one of the most iconic catchphrases of any animated character of all time. But yeah, super speed. This guy's probably going to explain it to us, but speed panels that you run over and you go extra fast.
When you see arrows like these, you can charge.
Yeah, supercharge, that's it.
Begin a supercharge.
Supercharge?
Also, it's kind of hard to control at points, but I wouldn't say it's like too difficult. Especially considering, wow, that looked crazy, that. I was kind of surprised that was going on for as long as it was. And this guy's literally named after a rock.
This portal leads to a special place where you can learn to fly. I remember when I was a young dragon, earning my wings.
Learn to fly. Got it.
I still love that, like, anytime like an old person shows up, Spyro just like, yeah, okay. Is there anything around here that I'm missing? I'm sure there's... I thought that was glitched there. Like I said, sometimes these games get like kind of glitchy in a really funny way. But yeah, I think this is actually how we get that thief. Where did he go actually? I don't know, I think we're gonna have to like just run back and grab him. Oh, just do that! That makes it a lot easier. There's nothing up there that we need to get, is there? I don't know. Hopefully there's nothing up there. Like, this is the point where, as a kid, I never got like way too far into this. Like, Magic Crafters was always that point in the game where I'd get stuck and the game would be a bit too difficult for me. Which is funny now that I look at it, because this game is like really easy now that I look at it. Especially the boss fights. The boss fights just feel like hilariously easy in this game. Actually, I think this, in like the promotional art of this game, I think this was actually used, this like level was used as... This is what I was saying about the wizards with the big hats, you know, that kind of thing. I don't know why I like that kind of thing with the wizards. There's another one of them rare 25s that was on about. And I think that's it for that upper area. But there is... I like how that guy's just got like, he's got like palm tree things going out the rest, and I don't really know what's going on with that. There has to be more somewhere, like more gems. I feel like I'm missing some. Yeah, I can't get that right now, Sparks. I've got to... Oh, it's probably going to need supercharging it. I vaguely remember that there's like a ledge somewhere that you got to supercharge to. Yeah, that's it, that's the ledge. See, I thought it was like... I thought it was like really smart for figuring that out on the fly, and then like... we just got immediately whiplashed by not even making the jump. Anyway, it put us back up here, so... there is some, like, good thing to this. It kind of is a kill point. There we go, that's the... that's better. I think the other... probably a key somewhere else is probably in that place that we were running to before when we got the feed. But like I said, the supercharge is not that easy to control. Oh wait, I am very stupid. I just figured out what's going on. So don't like how I just like busted my head against that crate and then went in the wrong direction. Busted my head against that crate and it opened up. And now I'm looking for a key. Pretty sure the key doesn't exist. I'm pretty sure what's actually going on here is we just have to go like this. Now there's just like a few more left. Like I said, I am kind of stupid. What's the same up there? Oh, because they are up here! Let's see what levels we've got. We've got Alpine Ridge, we've got that place up there, High Caves. Do you know what note we're gonna do? one of the other levels as like I think one of the most memorable levels in this game for multiple reasons. I think I went into the wrong one. Which one did I go into? No, actually, we did it. We got to the right one. This is the right one. And there's actually kind of a big reason as to why this is a very strange thing. So basically, Spyro has a weird tie to Nickelodeon. Not like directly, but like a very indirect one. And first of all, I'm going to do this here, right? But yeah, an indirect tie to thing. So obviously, Spyro's voiced by Tom Kenny, right? And it's one thing that we all already know because he's been the voice of Spyro in Spyro 2 and Spyro 3, and he came back and redid those games for Reignited. But he also did the voice for the Spyro 1. You know, for like character unity in that. But another thing is that this music that's playing right now, called Wizard's Peak, now obviously all the music in this game, at least the original tracks anyway, and the title screen theme actually, I think it's called Tiger Train, was actually all done by Stuart Copeland, who's I think he's the drummer from the band The Police. But essentially, what happened was Stuart Copeland also at one point did the music for The Amanda Show. However, not only did he use the same instruments that he used in this game's music, but he also used Wizard's Peak as like a basis for like the actual Amanda Show theme. And it is really apparent when you put them side by side. And I think that's like, I remember once one of my friends actually like legitimately, I think he saw me playing Spyro and he turned around and said, hold on a minute, isn't that the Amanda Show theme? Isn't that the Amanda Show theme there? Isn't that the Amanda Show theme? And I turned around and said, actually kinda yeah, and he said, how? And I actually explained how, you know, it's the same composer and everything.
Welcome to Wizard Peak. This is my favorite supercharged spot. Use it to bash those wizards.
But yeah, this is like one of the first levels to really utilise supercharge, and you'll see that later on. There's actually a video that I put up on my channel like a year or so ago now that was legitimately just called a Egg Thief laughs at you for 30 seconds or something. I don't know why, but it's like in my top 5 most watched videos, and it is literally, I don't want to fall off, but it is literally just this guy here. I think I just like zoomed in on his face or something. But yeah, that's actually where that video comes from. It's literally just that guy. But yeah, what's it called? How do I think I've just got to glide right over to there, haven't I? It's like another part of the level that we've not reached yet. And there's another feature you can actually hear, there's like a second one, which is a very rare thing for levels to do, is to have like multiple thieves. I think this might be one of the only levels in the game that actually has multiple thieves. There is actually another though, but that's like really late into the game. But yeah, I think for supercharged levels, this is like one of the more fun ones. just get like that. Oh, and that little cheap rabbit goat thing. I think sometimes can like spawn at the very back, and I don't know. It's just really funny that it just gets like stuck at the back of the level and that. It's actually one thing that's worth mentioning is that in the original games, all of the little critters and that you'd kill to get like extra lives and that used to have hitboxes. And you used to be able to do this thing where if you rammed into them and then jumped at the right time, you could land in the hitboxes as they were dying, and it would actually fling Spyro like 90 feet into the air. And it's a legitimate like speedrun technique called proxy jumping. And it's not like the only weird massive jump glitch that Spyro's got. Because there's stuff like this wall gliding, where you can glide up the side of walls. I think the thieves have got easier to get in this game. You can like glide up the side of walls, you can, what's it called? Wait, is this the first level that we've got that has 500 gems in it? Did he just kill him? I've actually not seen that before. I also just like deleted that guy's projectile there. Oh, we're gonna need to like revive one of them. I was gonna say revive one of them critters, but no, what we need is we need to get the lad Sparks back.
There's a secret area.
I think this is the guy that in the original trilogy just blatantly looked like an even dopier Dragonite.
Waterfall. Sounds good.
It's the colour scheme that kind of like makes me think that. Wait, no, we've already been down there. We need to get one of them little goats. All to find Sparks again. Well, then again, there's probably a big path over here that I'm forgetting. Or I could just do that. That'll get us Sparks back though, so I don't mind. But yeah, 19 lives, that's not really that bad to be honest. Did I just headbutt the fairy? I don't think I've ever actually seen the fairy get headbutted. See, the reason why it did no damage to the fairy is because, as we know, with type effectiveness, fairy doesn't take damage from dragon types. Oh, this is the... I think this is the one where I need to jump from a certain angle. Trust me to randomly find a way to shoehorn Pokemon into this. See, I think what I've got to do is I think I've got to clip off of that little ledge there. Because if I remember correctly, that's what you had to do originally. You gotta like turn around. It might take me a good few seconds, so I'm just gonna take a quick thing here and yeah, so that happened and I fell through the ground. First I missed the jump and then I completely overshoot it to the most ridiculous degree that I managed to clip into the backwards. Okay. I've never seen that happen before. There we go, now we're up here. And all that was for 4 gems. Let's level complete. So, with that being said, we're gonna like running over to the spinny portal thing. And that's exactly what it's called, slide. And bouncing out of the level. And if you like this video, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!